All right, the stage is set for what should be a really good game one as this series gets underway. Introductions wrapping up down on the field, and first pitch just minutes away. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got game one of the National League Division Series. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shum. Game one is always critical in a postseason series, Singy.
Yeah, and this is when you love having home field advantage, Boog. If you capture game one, you're full of confidence that you've got a chance to ride that momentum for the rest of the series.
And on the visiting side, starting pitching is always the big key in a game like this to kick off a series.
Yeah, you need a strong performance on the mound. That's the #1 way to cancel out the home field edge we just mentioned.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to roll here. And pitching in this game, Mambo De Leon. Always a treat to watch one of the best starters in the sport, Singy.
Well, a rare arm on the mound. I mean, this is a guy that throws a knuckleball, but it's not his primary pitch. You know, it's really interesting just to watch him mix that pitch in, because you would think it'd be very difficult to have any control or command if it's not something you're using a whole lot. So for hitters, you're going to see guys today most likely walk back to the dugouts at times, shaking their head because they don't know what that pitch was, because they don't see it a whole lot. Was it a changeup? Was it a knuckleball? What was that pitch?
That one way inside. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
That was straight queso right there.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one's back there. Grabs it right up against the wall. And time now for the Phillies lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. That one back there. And he makes the catch on the track. Just missed a homer that time.
Tried to take on the wind in left field right there. Just a little too much traffic up in the air. Mother Nature won that one. It's hard to say, but I think that might be gone otherwise.
And now for the Phillies, Dixie Thorne. And first offering is fouled off. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
Oh, 2 now. Fly ball to right. Clemente in position. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that'll do it. No scores. We head to the bottom of the first. Back here with my pal Siggy, and towing the slab, Jimmy Hernandez.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Al Oliver.
The center fielder, Al.
The pitch. That one drilled left field and foul ball. Hernandez, a righty that throws with power, only 18 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2023. And a base hit up the middle. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
So coming into the game now on defense, number 52. And, man, they're asking a lot of him to play completely out of position. So digging in, Jose Pagan. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport.
Ball.
And ball 1. The pitch. Late on that fastball.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And the count 1-2. Line and a base hit into right. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Roberto Clemente, the next Pirate to hit. Big-time power. Right down to shoot, and that is strike 1.
This would be huge right here if they could get on the board and be the first ones to score in this one with the home field advantage. Get that crowd behind you and just intimidate the opposition a little bit more.
On the ground, could be 2. To second for 1. Back to the pitcher covering in time. It's a double play.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first, and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
Willie Stargell, the next Pirate to hit. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Two outs. And he grounds one to the right side. To first. And that is that. So 1 left for. Back in Arlington. All set for the start of the inning. So digging. And now the right fielder.
The right fielder, number 52.
Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Phillies, number 55.
Well, they're going with the lefty bat here, Boog, trying to improve that matchup for a very important at-bat in this game.
And a pitch. That one lifted to left. Stargell has it sized up. Brings it in. And there's one away. Martin Pena stands in for the Phillies. 3 for 3 with a homer and 2 doubles. And that one fouled off. On the ground, right side. Mazeroski throw on to first. Now 2 away.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Junior Cordero. 1 for 3. Fouled off left side. The wind and the pitch. And that one ripped to left. And it stays fair. And that rolls into the corner. Stargell hustles to get it in. And that holds the go-ahead run at second base.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time. And a huge opportunity now to grab the lead.
Pirates with a new arm on the mound, Luke Walker.
Luke Walker.
Next is switch hitting first baseman Jose Francisco. Just missed.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Just missed.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Man on second, 2 down. Base hit into the outfield. Here comes the throw, and he's out. Knocked down, and that ends the inning.
Trying to take the lead in the late going. Can't blame him, but the defense was having none of that. Close play at the dish. The tag applied just in time, and we'll push on with a tie ball game.
Bottom 8, welcome back as we've got